You don't have to be a genius, and you don't have to be a grown-up to learn how to settle differences between you and your friends. It's easy, once you know how. Just listen. First off, when you find yourself having a disagreement with someone in school, stop to ask yourself if this is really something worth arguing over. Or is it something kind of silly, bordering on a little stupid? Ask yourself, why am I arguing? Are you disagreeing over something that really matters to you? Or are you bickering just because you feel like bickering? If it really isn't worth a big Megillah, don't make a big Megillah over it. That makes sense, doesn't it? If it is an argument worth arguing, stop for a moment and try to see the other guy's side of things. Maybe you're wrong about this one. Maybe the other guy is right. Or maybe you're a little right, but the other guy is a little right too. Arguments, disagreements, and differences usually have two sides, and you should try to think of both. If you can see both sides to a disagreement, maybe you can find a compromise, a way to settle your differences so that both of you win a little and both give in a little. Here's another example. Let's say both you and a friend are chosen to be flag monitors. You know, the kids who raise the flag each morning. Anyway, both you and your classmate argue because you both want to raise the flag every day. A real problem, wouldn't you say? Well, you could compromise. Something like, you raise the flag one day, and your friend does it the next. Then you, then her, and so on. That would be a compromise. Now, you don't get to raise the flag every day, and neither does your pal. But you both get to do it some of the time, and that's better than nothing, right? Well, that's the way compromises can settle differences between friends. Okay, now let's say you're playing hopscotch, and you say if you land on the line it's good, and your friend says no, it isn't. If you can't find a compromise, see if the two of you can agree on a kid referee, someone you both trust, who can act like a judge and help you settle the differences between you. You could explain your side of things, calmly and without a lot of name-calling and a lot of screaming and yelling. And your friend can explain his side of things without a lot of teasing, fussing, and other kinds of unpleasantness. And in the end, you let your referee decide, and you go on with the game, go on with the day, go on with your life. Sometimes using another kid to settle differences is the best way to get things fixed. But if you really have an important disagreement with a classmate, and it's really worth fighting over, and you don't see the other guy's side of things, and you can't work out a compromise or find a kid referee, then by all means talk to a grown-up. Talk to a teacher, or the bus driver, the playground monitor, crossing guard, or some other adult who can help you settle the differences between you. There are differences that just can't be settled by kids alone. There are disagreements where you'll need a grown-up to act as umpire and referee. Sometimes it's the only way. Just make sure that before you run to your teacher or some other grown-up, make sure that it's important, that it really matters, and that you've tried to work things out by yourselves. If you've done this, then talk to a grown-up to get things settled. And one last thing. When the argument is over, make sure it's over. Don't stay mad, and don't try to get even. Let it go and get on to something new. Nothing is worth fighting over forever, so patch things up and move on.